Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So I just have a quick, hopefully quick unboxing of an item that I recently purchased from Louis Vuitton. It's my birthday gift to myself, as I had some birthday cash and some money I had been saving up to spend. It was kind of burning a hole in my pocket. So this item has been on my wish list for a very long time now, at least a couple of months. It's honestly been like on and off the wish list for about a year now. I would put it on and then I would talk myself out of it, like find a reason why I didn't need it, and then I would put it back on my wish list. And it had been on my wish list. We went on vacation and I realized why I could use this, and I was like, yeah, it's staying on the wish list. It's gonna be bought. I just needed that, you know, like the extra push to get me to get it. So let's get into it. Just grab a, sorry guys, I just filmed another video, so quick drink of water. And by the way, if you live in the Pacific Northwest or are visiting, I think they're only in like Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. Taco time. Taco time is life. It is like fast food, but it's really fresh fast food. And they have the best salads I've ever had. Like their taco salad and tostado salads are amazing. And a coworker likes to tell me that I live on regret in taco time, and it's kind of true. So if anyone from like Taco Time sees this, you want to sponsor me and give me free salads and tacos, I will take it. But this is the bag. I think this is the first time I've gotten one of the little rain covers. It rains all the time where I live, but for whatever reason, I've never gotten one before, at least that I can recall. Usually, my items are small enough that I can fit them in my purse, and like I don't really care if the bag itself gets wet, so I think that's why I've never gotten one. Or like the few times I've bought big items, it's been sunny. But that day it was raining, so I'll take this off. All right, let's pull this baby out. Here's the box. And I'm going to take off the ribbon without hopefully ruining it. I always like to save my ribbons. I don't know why I don't need them. I just like to save them. I think it's a thing, like when you buy luxury, if you're spending this amount of money on stuff, you kind of want to keep all the packaging. And I know a lot of people do it because they resell it, but I buy my items with the intention of keeping them forever. So I've honestly never sold anything. I always just make it work. Even if I don't think it will work, I just make it work. That's the way I am. So here is the box. It is one of the magnetic boxes. Okay, so here's the dust bag. And in case you didn't know, the magnetic boxes, they do collapse down. That's what these little tabs in here are for. You can collapse them down. I got one of these last year when I bought my Speedy B25 on my honeymoon. But I honestly can't remember how I got it to collapse. I think I watched another YouTube video on it and was able to figure out how to get it to collapse. So if you are on vacation or traveling and you want to be able to carry your box, try to see if they have a box like this where it's the magnetic flap, and that way you can collapse it down. Take it with you. It makes it a lot easier to pack. So I'm just going to put that back in the bag. Okay. So here's my dust bag. And I think this item, it feels like it may be a little like smushed in, because it was the last one that they had in the store. And it was kind of like, I know it was in the storage drawer that they have, you know how they have like the drawers that kind of blend in that they pull out and they have everything in there. It was in one of those, so I think it kind of got smushed, but that's okay because I'm going to use it and fix it. So can you see? Here she is. Oh, So this is the Toiletry Pouch 25 in the Damier Ebene. It comes in all three canvases. It comes in Monogram, Damier Ebene, and Damier Azur. They only had the Monogram and the Damier Ebene at my store. I was kind of debating about the Azur to begin with because my current makeup bag that I use is actually white. It's a Coach one that's white with multicolor C's on it, kind of like the multicolor LV collection that they used to have, because I bought it when that collection was really popular. I didn't know about Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I didn't know about their multicolor collection at the time, so I bought it, and I figured since I do have a white makeup bag that I'm replacing, I could probably use it and keep it clean, but didn't want to risk it, so I got Damier Ebene. I had told my client advisor or sales associate, whatever you want to call them. I know they're trying to switch to client advisor instead of sales associate. I had told him, I was like, I would like to see both the Damier Ebene and the Monogram if possible, because I'm kind of debating between which one I want to get. And I was looking at both. They were both beautiful. That Monogram with the fresh vachetta. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. It was so tempting. But he was just kind of like watching me look them over, and he goes, you don't like Monogram that much. And I was like, I really don't. I prefer Damier Ebene. He's like, get the Ebene. You won't be satisfied with the Monogram. And I do like the Monogram, just not as much. This one, I don't know, it makes my heart sing so much more than Monogram ever has. Except for my Noe from my birth year. That thing like makes me happy beyond belief. But I actually, when I asked him for this, I'll open it up so you guys can see, but when I went into the store to ask for this, I said the Toiletry Pouch 25, and he goes, 26? And I was like, no, the 25. He said, you mean the 26, right? I'm like, no, there's a 25, but the 26 is so popular right now. Probably because people will use it as like a clutch for going out. And he brought it up on his phone. He goes, oh yeah, there is a 25. Totally forgot. He's like, no one asked for the 25. I don't know why. It's really hard to show you the inside of this, and I don't want to ruin it, so I apologize. Just bear with me. It does have a zipper on one side, and it does have a little stamp, Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. It's a wipeable interior for the lining. And this is the card, or the item number. And that is the Trousse Toilette New Model Damier Ebene. I'll post a link to it below if I remember correctly. Here's just the textile card. And let me see if I can find a date code. I'm trying to find a date code. I might have to look up where to find the date code. Oh my god. Other side of the interior pocket. I was only focused on one side. So, I can't read that. I'm going to have to get back to you guys on this. But I just think this is perfect. I carry a lot of crap with me. A lot of crap for makeup when I travel. And I don't really like the shape of the 26. And I do have something very similar to that. I have a Henry Bendel toiletry clutch. And I can actually grab it at the end to show you. It's very similar in size and structure to the 26. Don't like it as much. I wanted the 25, and there's not that many videos on this. I was actually really upset to find that out. I was trying to research this, and a lot of videos are just on the 26, or people who have the old Trousse Toilette. There's some that they made, and I think it was just called the Trousse Toilette back in the 80s and 90s. And I debated getting a vintage one, but I really just wanted a new one because Damier Ebene. Oh, it makes my heart so happy. But I don't have much to say on this right now. I am going to probably purchase an organizer for this, even though it is that wipeable lining. I know how messy I am with makeup, and I don't really want to ruin it. So I'm probably going to purchase an organizer. I have already contacted a couple of companies, just seeing like what their prices would be to custom make an organizer for this. And I'm gonna try to purchase from a company that I haven't purchased from before so that I can film a video comparing different bag organizers. I have one from Samorga, one from Original Club, and we will see what brand I purchase this third one from. But I think it would be great to have a comparison. Obviously they're for different items, but or like different bags, you know what I mean? But just a comparison between the companies, their service, and the felts, the quality of their material, the color. So I'm not sure. I'm tempted to get something made in a dark brown to match the interior, or it's Damier Ben, and I love the red lining on everything else. It's really tempting to get a red one made, even though I like it to match the interior of my bags, but that red lining, it's so beautiful. My favorite color is red, I can't help it. So leave a comment below as to what you think, and I am also going to film a couple more videos soon. I just wanted to really quick, I'm ending the video because it was purely unboxing and I'm starting to ramble, but I really wanted to thank you guys if you've subscribed and have been watching me or popped over from my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for the support. A lot of you have reached out to me. I filmed that one video about my petite noe repairs and mentioned that I am very self-conscious about the way that I speak because of all the issues I had as a child, and I've had multiple people say that they don't notice anything about the way that I talk. I think it's just I work it up in my head because I know the problems that I have had before, and I honestly feel like I'm getting so much more comfortable with YouTube. It's all the support you guys have given me. It's really making me feel like I'm just talking to a bunch of close friends, not to a bunch of strangers through a camera. And it's really helping me. I feel so much more comfortable. I don't make as many mistakes. I haven't had to, you know, like stop filming and just start over because I get flustered and frustrated. So it's really great. And I really want to say thank you for, again, all of the support. It makes me so happy that there's people who are willing to watch me and people who are willing to support me. We really are kind of like family on here, you know. There's all the groups, whether you're into like makeup usually or luxury goods or vlogs, like whatever. It really is just kind of like a family setting on YouTube, which is really awesome. And it's just great to see that come to life. I didn't think that was possible. It's just, I got bullied so much as a kid for the way that I talked that I didn't know it was possible to feel comfortable in my own skin, feel comfortable with my own voice. Like, I always watch my videos through before I post them in case I need to fix something, but I don't cringe anymore hearing myself talk, and that's good. I used to really like cringe and just be like, can I watch it without the sound on and just make sure everything looks okay and that you can see what you need to see. But it's just really great. And if you are struggling with a speech impediment of any kind, mine was not a stutter. Mine was just I couldn't pronounce words properly because when I learned to talk, I couldn't hear things properly from ear infections. So I had to relearn basically how to say everything or like pronounce certain letters properly. So mine was not a stutter, but it's on Netflix unless they've removed it. But there's that movie with Colin Firth called The King's Speech, and I watched it for the first time a few months ago. I can just, his frustrations in that movie, if you've ever seen it, it's so good. His frustrations with himself in that movie, that's how I feel every day hearing myself talk, and it's starting to go away. Like when you have something like that, you overthink it in your head and you make it so much worse on yourself than it really is. So if you are struggling with something like that, you can reach out to me. Like, I completely support you in this, and you can do anything when you really set your mind to it. But anyway, I will stop rambling, guys, and thanks for watching. Hopefully I can decide on an organizer soon. I'm also trying to decide on the layout that I want, but I'm so excited. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you.